In the last video, we set up a layout file in our example module. In this video, we're going to continue working with the Magento view layer by creating blocks and templates and loading them in that layout. Let's get started. First, let's add a template to our page using Magento's core blocks. We're going to need to open our layout file from the previous example. I can easily find that with Sublime Text's Go To Anything feature. So in the layout for our example landing page, we're going to add a reference to the content area of the page. In here, we're going to add a block of the type core/template. This block already exists and it's part of the Magento core. We simply need to provide the location to a template file. So let's create the example welcome template. That's going to go in App, Design, Frontend, Base, Default, Template, and the path that we gave it is relative to this directory, template. So we need to create a new folder named example, and in this folder create a new file, and we'll name this file welcome.phtml. And if I put some text in here, we should see that on the screen. An alternative way of getting this to work would be to create a custom block. We can create a custom block in our example module by making a new file in the block folder. Let's call this file welcome.php. It's going to look something like this. You can see here on line 18, this is where we're setting the template that's going to be used for this block. One other change needs to occur. We need to change our layout to actually refer to our block instead of Magento's core block. So line 21 is going to change, and our type is going to be example/welcome. So when Magento is loading this layout, as it comes across this block tag on line 21, it's going to parse the type. It looks at example and finds our module. And then it looks at welcome and finds the welcome.php file. And that's how it knows which block class to load. So if I save this, and just to make sure that things are correct, I will add some more text to our template. So now when I reload my page, I should still be loading that welcome.phtml template, and I am. So let's recap. The first way we went about loading a block inside the layout was by creating a core template block. This type of block points to a phtml template file, which loads the content onto the page. The next way we went about adding blocks to our page was by using a custom block. In this case, we created a new PHP class for our block and set the template file in that PHP class. Coming up next, we're going to be kicking off a new section where you're going to learn how to extend the admin interface of Magento. So stay tuned.